Greetings from the seat of the tractor. Once again, these are my opinions and they're for a select few. If you don't like it, I don't care. Go pound sand. Okay, for you guys in the military involved with women that are causing you stress, one of the biggest problems that you're going to have is dealing with the money situation. Women by nature want men to provide for them, regardless of what they say. They feel as though that it's a man's job to give them everything that they could possibly want. And one of the first things that they want is their name on all of your assets, namely a joint account. That joint account means that they have complete control over you and they have control over your destiny, your money. They can destroy you. They get pissed off, they will bankrupt you. And they have no responsibility. They have no liability. It's all on you. You are the one putting the money in. They've got nothing to lose. They can do anything that they want. They don't want to play by the rules. Tough. They still have control over it. And because of the way the laws are, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. The most important thing to do is do not put their name on your money. They have it and they will take it. So don't do it if you've already done it. For those in the military, first things first, get your money in a different account. Do not have their name on it. Do not put them down as a beneficiary. Put somebody down as beneficiary who is not your problem child. All right? Someone that you can trust, someone that has your best interest at heart. Now, after that, okay, you've got this joint account. There's not a whole lot you can do about that now. The only thing you can do about it is to close it out. And it can be a hassle. You've got to deal an awful lot with finance and all that bullshit. And you've got an office full of women that are out to fuck you over. So it's going to be difficult. If you've got a joint account, fine. Keep the damn thing if you cannot close it. All right? But you've got to change the deposit, the direct deposit of your money to an account that she is not a part of. Now, after you've done that, and this is important, I don't give a shit how difficult it is. You've got to do it. Then you put a certain amount into the joint account. That's what she has to work on. Don't put any extra on it. Ideally, what you want to do is get on a cash basis. Leave that account empty. You give her a certain amount of money per week, per month, whatever. She runs out, tough shit. She has got to learn to live within a budget. Women do not like to live within a budget. Something catches their eye. They're like a friggin' crow. They see something shiny, they've got to have it. It doesn't matter if you tell them, no, we can't afford that. It doesn't matter if you say, no, I'm trying to pay off your car loan ahead of time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she's going to be the beneficiary of your efforts. What matters to her is what I want right now, and by God, I'm going to have it. Doesn't matter. Anything else doesn't matter. So, you've got to play dirty. You've got to limit her access to your money. If she wants more, damn it, let her go out and get a damn job. I know, I'm going to hear, I can't, I'm too busy. She's too busy doing stupid shit. I can't because she doesn't want to. If she wanted to do something, she would. That is the nature of things. If somebody wants to do something bad enough, they will figure a way out to do it. Trouble is, women Have men to lean on. If they can't do something, have a man do it for them. So much for independent women, right? If a woman gets pissed at you, she will destroy you. She will destroy your credit rating. She will do everything she can think of in order to fuck you over. That's something that you've got to avoid at all cost. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just have to let it happen. Let them come in and repo every damn thing you own. And then once it's all gone, she'll leave. Good riddance. But as long as she thinks she can squeeze that stone and get something out of it, by God, she will. Doesn't matter if you're doing the best you can. She will destroy you one way or another. And it's all what she wants right now. Next thing, move your stuff. How many times have you heard about a woman that gets pissed off and she starts destroying her significant other's stuff? Whether it be a car, keying the car, slashing his tires, breaking stuff, throwing his shit out the window, whatever it is. Her first go-to is find the thing that the man values, destroy it. Because she's pissed off. She will do it. Do not doubt that 1 second. She will destroy whatever you own in order to get back at you. Consequences be damned. She's not thinking about, if she might spend time in jail, which she won't, because the laws are written to favor women. Well, she was pissed off, and that's a legal defense in court. Well, she was mad, so she's not responsible for her own actions. Bullshit. She's 100% responsible for her own actions, but don't count on the court to back you up on that. She will destroy everything she can. She will take family heirlooms, bust them to hell. She will take the dog that you have both loved, and she will kill that son of a bitch. She'll give the damn cats away. She'll dump them off on somebody. She'll throw them in the damn garbage disposal if she has to, and blame you. She will do everything to deflect responsibility from herself onto you and destroy everything that you have. Well, guess what? Here you've got family heirlooms that are generations old. They are irreplaceable. There's nothing like them. They're gone. And because she was pissed, because you decided that you were going to do what was best for the marriage, for the family, she wasn't getting her way. By God, you're going to suffer. It doesn't even have to be your stuff. If she's got her car, she could very likely wreck her car and then demand that you replace it. It is not uncommon for women to just get tired of their car and then decide to wreck it in order to get a new one. Doesn't matter if you can afford it or not. Oh, I made a mistake. I cut the corner too close. I ran into the gas pump. I let the wind catch the door. I don't like my car. I'm going to get one way or another. Guess what? It happens. Now, back to the heirlooms. I know of a woman that her husband passed away. Actually, it was a tragic event. She was actually going to divorce the guy. He couldn't handle it and took his own life. Then she fought like hell to keep family heirlooms from a guy she was going to divorce to begin with, just so the family couldn't get them. They held no significance to her whatsoever. She never used them. They were in storage. But by God, she was going to hang on to them. And guess what? 30 years later, they're still in storage. Never used them. Oh, for a dinner party, huh? Well, she never throws dinner parties. Good friggin' argument. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? One of the ways that women can get back at a man, talking about destroying stuff, is to harm their children. For most men, the most precious thing that they have in the world is their children. They'll sacrifice anything, including their own life, for their children. But the best way to get back at a man is to deny him access to his children and to harm his children. Statistically, women do most of the child abuse. Men don't do it, women do. If men are guilty of child abuse, it's generally someone else's children. It's not the father, or if it is, he's just one serious scumbag. But most of the time, men that abuse children are abusing children of another man. However, women abuse their own children all the time. And they don't get in trouble for it most of the time. Women are almost exclusively the perpetrators of Munchausen's, where they abuse their children in order to get attention for themselves. How's that? So, in order to protect yourself, if you have children, you've got to come up with some way of protecting those children before she fucks them up. One of the ways to protect your assets for those in the military is to get yourself an allotment to someone else, someone out of state from wherever you're at. Send that money to them. They will put it in. You've got to trust this person. Maybe your dad, if he's not a scumbag. Have him put that money into an account in his name. Yeah, he's going to have to pay interest or pay taxes on the interest, but he'll do that, no problem. And then name you as beneficiary. She cannot get her hands on that. All right, you don't have to do all of your paycheck, just some of it. Whatever is in excess of what you need to get by on. If you don't, it'll all be gone. You'll spend 4 to 6 years in the military and come out broke. You will have nothing. All right? Something to think about. Allotments are not a new thing. It was quite common during World War II in Korea. People just came out of the Great Depression. It was common for young men going into the military to have an allotment for their family because they didn't know if they were going to live or die. And they figured somebody needs to be I've got to live my life for something. And if I die, somebody will have my money. I don't need a lot to live on. They're just throwing me in front to catch bullets. My life needs to mean something. So it is not uncommon. The other thing is, take care of your business first. Worry about your credit rating. Worry about your debts. Worry about your long-term future. If she hangs around, she will benefit from your success. To focus on her debts, to focus on her past fraud, to focus on her mistakes and bail her out does nothing for you. And if you believe that, I didn't know whatever swinging dick she was fucking at the time, She didn't know what he was doing. He forged her name. She didn't know what she was signing. All this bullshit. It's just bullshit. That's what it is. It is 100% a lie. She's telling you lies in order for you to bail her out on her poor ass decisions. Can't understand normal thinking. Don't buy into it. And if they come to repossess her car, oh fucking well. If it was that much of a concern to her, she should get her ass out and get a job. That's just the facts. Now, after you take care of your shit, if there's any money left over, fine, take care of her. But do not put yourself into a situation where you are throwing yourself on somebody else's fucking grenade. You didn't pull the pin on it. Why in the Sam hell are you sacrificing your life for somebody who doesn't give a rat's ass about you? As soon as you're gone, she will find another. Remember, women decide who the hell they fuck. Men decide who they marry. Okay, you got your willy wet and you fell in love with it. Dumb, dumb, dumb. You need to know somebody long enough that you know their character. If you do not know their character, they can feed you a line of shit, and you young guys are naive enough to believe all this bullshit. You know, everything changes when the ring goes on because now they have control. And women are stupid. They can control men with sex, and yet they don't own the world. If that's not stupid, I don't know what is. Now, do not let her control your destiny. Your destiny, hello, Wasp. Your destiny includes getting out of the military with an honorable discharge. Anything other than an honorable discharge screws you. Screws you hard. Now, it limits job opportunities. Those college benefits that you were counting on, gone. Medical benefits you were counting on, gone. Government jobs you were counting on, gone. Reputation, gone. Because you've proven yourself to be a deadbeat. You've proven yourself that you cannot hack it, following orders and doing what you're supposed to. You got kicked out because you couldn't do the bare minimum of what you were supposed to do. Now, if she's controlling you with stress, she's in the driver's seat. Okay, she doesn't like the military. She didn't know what it was about. No fucking kidding. I have yet to meet a woman that knows what the military is about. The military is about personal sacrifice for the benefit of the unit. If it means that you've got to throw yourself on a grenade to save a bunch of guys, that's what you do. If it means that you brave gunfire to carry out a bunch of people and get shot in the process, gee whiz, that's what's expected of you. You are supposed to follow orders even if it means certain death, even if the objective is stupid. Doesn't matter. It means you spending extra time work when she's got other plans. She doesn't understand why you have to be in there. You don't live on base, blah, blah, blah. Anything that does not cater to exactly what she wants, she doesn't understand. That's because she is self-centric, selfish. She's concerned about only herself. She's not concerned about the marriage. All she's concerned is what she can get out of the marriage. You know, it's all about her, and she will give you stress. She will do stupid shit. She won't play by the rules. She will do everything she can to stress you out because she now has control of you. And the really neat thing is she's proud of that control that she has over you. Because if you're stressed out, that proves you love her. If you're stressed out, that means she's in control. And you know, she will go around and brag about how she controls you to other women. That's what they do. And how does she cause stress? She will be defiant. She will spill her guts about stuff she has no business talking about to anybody. She will violate confidences. She will spend money that isn't supposed to be spent. Any conceivable button she can push. You know, it's amazing. You do all the work. You pay for the house. You buy all the groceries. You do half of the housework because there's no such thing as women's work. But amazingly, when it's time for her to help you with men's work, oh, that's men's work. Yeah, how come there's no such thing as women's work, but there is such a thing as men's work? So you're doing half or more of her work. She does a token this or that in order to keep you believing that she's doing her share, but she's not. She's spending her time on Pinterest looking for bullshit to spend money on or to come up with projects for you to do for her. Why the hell is it that all of these neat little projects involve you doing them for her and you get no benefit out of it? It's hers. You have to buy shit for her Pinterest project. You have to do her Pinterest project, whatever the fuck it is. All of a sudden, who's in control? She is. Now, you're doing all this shit and it's her house. Maybe you get the garage. Maybe. Until it doesn't suit her fancy. I can't get my car in the garage because you're working on whatever. You're trying to fix the lawnmower so you can do men's work. But it's in the garage. Hey, it was supposed to be your space. Not anymore. It's only your space as long as it's convenient for her. Now you're out in the friggin' dirt working on a lawnmower to do your work because she wants a spot mowed off for her Pinterest bullshit that you're going to have to build and put up. Her fucking yard art that's nothing but an aggravation and an expense to you. This is the way she controls you with stress. Now you're all concerned about her health issues, which she will play up like a son of a bitch. And you can't tell me she didn't know something was wrong before you got married. She knew. And she also knew that her marketability was next to zero until she found a patsy. So, where are you now? And what value is she? If she cannot provide children or won't provide children, if she doesn't cook and clean, if you're doing half of the damn housework, she can't get a job because she doesn't want to do that, or she doesn't like that kind of a job, or she's tired. If she can't bother to pull her ass out of her bed and walk 6 steps to get her own fucking aspirin. She has to call you on the phone from out in the garage where you're working on her car to come in and get her aspirin and a glass of water because she can't bear to stand up and take 6 steps. I got news for you. I've been leaking bodily fluids like a son of a bitch and been able to crawl my way 6 friggin' steps. When you're leaking stuff that makes you live and you're able to move friggin' 10 feet, but she can't, there better be something serious fucking wrong with her.